want to give a big shout out to Shapeshifter Nutrition and the Chaos crew for sending us the Stim Head for this review. If you want to buy Stim Head or bring the Chaos, make sure you check out the Shapeshifter website. I'll put the link down below. Okay, welcome back to the supplement review. Now, this week we are looking at another product from the company that brought us Bring the Chaos. This is their new high stim pre-workout, Stim Head. Now, as you might expect with a name like Stim Head, this is absolutely packed with stimulants. So if you're somebody who enjoys a really high stim pre-workout, then this is definitely going to be one you want to check out. Now, this is definitely not an all-in-one. There's very little, by the way, of anything other than stims in this. There's a few ergogenic ingredients, including beta-alanine, but we'll have a full formula breakdown from Richard Foster, owner of Strom Sports Nutrition. Now, as well as the formula breakdown from Richard Foster, we've also got an independent panel of experts who've been testing out Stim Head, and I've been taking this for a week too. So let's start with the public. What do they make of Stim Head?
Just mixed up Stim Head by Chaos Crew. Time to give it a taste. Looks like it's mixed pretty well. Probably one of the nicer pre-workouts I've tasted. I think it's blue lemonade. Not overpoweringly sweet, not sour, not difficult to drink, mixed so perfectly. No funny aftertaste or anything. Absolutely perfect. Looking forward to seeing the results.
Tastes alright. Tastes a little bit like an alcoholic slush puppy from when he was a kid. Not the alcoholic bit, obviously. Yeah, it's got like a sweet sort of taste, but then it's also a little bit powdery at the end. Tastes okay though.
So I got Stim Head to the post the other day from the supplement review. Thank you. I got 2 samples. Made it with the first sample straight away, and you do need to take on a lot of water with it. It mixes well, as you can see with the second sample, just mixed in, no shaker ball or anything like that. And it's supposed to be Jolly Rancher or something, I'm gonna guess, because it tastes like blue and yeah.
So I'm reviewing Chaos Crew Stim Head. I mixed this just before I left. And to be fair, it's not grainy, not powdery, so it's mixed really well. It smells nice. Do you know what? That's actually really nice. Yeah, that's really pleasant, really nice. Really impressed with that start, so yeah, I'll tell you how my workout goes on this. I need it. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes on.
Today we have Stim Heads and blueberry lemonade flavour. Smells okay, it's a lovely blue colour. No bits in the bottle, so let's see what it tastes like. Not the greatest, but not too bad. Not chemically, but a bit tangy. But let's see how it goes with today's workout. And yeah, let's go.
So Stim Head's all mixed up, lovely looking colour. Let's see how it tastes. It tastes alright. It's sour. I think Chaos Crew's products generally taste great. Like Bring the Chaos and Bring the Pump taste awesome. Well, this doesn't taste awesome. It's just, you know, it's going to be strong. It's got that taste of something that's going to be strong.
Just got home from the gym about 30 minutes ago. I finished my session. The stim was brilliant. Took a little bit longer to kick in than expected, about 25-30 minutes. Very stim heavy, you could sort of tell from the start. Got a little bit of those beta tingles. They did die off quite quick though. The stim side of it, very, very energetic. I was a lot more focused than usual. Really, really motivated. The session lasted a lot longer than usual, and I did manage to hit a PB on bench. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Didn't get much of a crash on the way down. It was quite sort of mellow. Did get that sort of warm euphoric feeling a little bit. Absolutely something I would buy again. Probably give it a sort of 9.5 out of 10 in total. Big shout out to Supplement Review for letting us give that a go. I'm definitely buying some.
Dripping. Even cardio, just wanted more minimal rest. Good strong session, yeah, for a push. Some flat bench, incline bench, you know, really cutting out the rest periods. One thing I did notice after the first sample though, I had a bit of a nasty crash. But yeah, other than that, decent sample, yeah, I was happy with it.
Brilliant, no complaints at all. I think the best part for me was the taste. I hate grainy, I hate powdery sort of taste in pre-workouts. I didn't get any aftertaste. That's probably the worst thing for me about pre-workouts, is that definite aftertaste where I need to have a bit of water or something after. My workout consisted of back session with deadlifts, And for those who know me, I hate CV work, but I've got it done. Hate training in the mornings, but I'm on a training course today, so I've had to do it. Felt really good. After about 10-15 minutes, alert, awake, felt ready for it, felt pumped up. Really, really good. I'm really impressed with the product. They've definitely improved because I tried the last formula. I feel like I'm ready for the day, even though I'm a sweaty mess. But yeah, thumbs up from me. Excellent product. Really good.
Kicked in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes on a relatively empty stomach. It is very stim high though. I can see why Tariq wrote V Strong on the packet. My standard is normally defib and Stimulex Black Edition, so if you're aware of those two, they do make you sweat profusely along with being very stim high. And I'd probably rate this just slightly below it, if anything. It doesn't make you sweat as much, but it is very good overall. Would buy.
What do I think of it? Well, I really wasn't feeling the gym this morning. Took Stim Head, got there, and got a good push from the pre. Nothing crazy, you're not bouncing off the walls. It got me through a CrossFit workout and then through some strongman strength training. So it does work for both. Your heart rate's not massively jacked. There was a bit of a pump there, but nothing that got in the way of the training. Would I buy it? Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. It's good, it tastes okay, and it is a high stim, so if you're not used to it, just be careful with that. But it's a good product. I definitely would and will get it.
I've used Stim Head a couple of times now. I've used it for CrossFit and I've used it for bodybuilding. Both times I had awesome sessions. I think the one thing I would say is with CrossFit, with high heart rate, the heart was pounding in the chest quite a bit. You know, you'd really feel it. Not necessarily a bad thing. It just might not be the best go-to pre-workout for high heart rate stuff. Having said that, it was a huge amount of fun both times I've used it, and I think this is consistent with Chaos Crew's products. Bring the Chaos and Pump the Chaos, I've used both of them as well, and each time I use one of their products I have a really fun session, whether that's in the gym or at CrossFit, and I think that's something to applaud. And yeah, it certainly puts a smile on your face. There's almost that sense of euphoria when you're working out. The mental focus is great. Energy is really good, as you'd expect for something packing this many stims. The only downside is there is a bit of a crash afterwards, but again, with the amount of stims that are in the product, I think that's to be expected. You know, as soon as I finished the gym, there was this sort of weird out-of-body experience. Not necessarily unpleasant, but yeah, this afternoon has been a bit of a struggle. It is Friday though, so it might just be that. But yeah, a bit of a crash, but apart from that, I mean, well done again to Chaos Crew. They've made another blinder. I wouldn't use it every day, that's for sure, but for those sessions where you think you're going to need a little bit extra, you're going to go a bit heavier, you're maybe going to try and PB, then absolutely give this a try, give it a go. It's a really good product and a really good pre-workout.
Thank you very much, guys. Now, we've got a very special video from the guys at Chaos Crew breaking down the formula a little bit and telling us why they put this together in the way that they did. Check this out.
Hey guys, Stephen here from Chaos Crew. This is our original, Bring the Chaos. More recently, we released Stim Head. These are two completely different products. Bring the Chaos has 800 milligrams of stimulants. Stim Head has 900 milligrams. Main difference is Bring the Chaos, moderate caffeine, 250. The difference between these two is this is moderate caffeine, 200 milligrams of Juglans Regia. The thing that separates Bring the Chaos is it has quite a large dose of L-theanine. The idea behind that at the time was we wanted people to be able to use this at night time and to come back down and go to sleep and not be buzzing all night. There is people that need crazier, and this is where this was born. More caffeine, 350 milligrams, and then you have a whole lot of new stimulants. I'm not going to go into them, but 900 milligrams, more caffeine, more English walnut, Juglans Regia, new stimulants, no L-theanine to hold this back, which I do like. But if you're a Stim Head, if you think you've had Bring the Chaos and you can go more, bring it. Here it is. Let's see how you go on this. My advice is I love stimulants. This is strong. You know, for me, this is strong. I advise people start on half a scoop. This is not a pre-workout for somebody that's just starting. No, definitely not. Start on this, half a scoop. If you're new, don't go anywhere near this. No Billy Big Balls coming in double scooping. It's a lot. The main reason we developed this was for stim heads. You know, it does exactly what it says on the tin. I'll leave the rest to Tarek. I hope you enjoy it. Just want to keep it simple, so hopefully you enjoy the review, guys. Thanks.
So thank you very much to the guys at Chaos Crew. Now I've also been taking this for a week and I thought I'd give you my thoughts. I am somebody who's well known for loving a high stim pre-workout. This was something else. When I was training on this, I always had great sessions. It was up there for me in strength in terms of anything else on the God tier. It's definitely going to be going into the God tier on the strength board, but there were a few downsides for me for this. I personally crashed really hard after taking this, to the point that almost every time I took this, I had to come home and have a nap in the afternoon. I can't imagine what I would have been like if I had to try and go into work. Now, having spoken to a lot of people, it isn't a reaction that everybody has. It's a reaction that some people seem to get to the stimulant profile, and I just happen to fall into that group. The way I got around that was just by using it at the weekend for big sessions where I knew I'd be able to come home and relax, maybe have a little nap in the afternoon, and then get on with the rest of my day. And to be honest, after that little nap period, I ended up feeling really good. Now, in fairness, you did hear from some of the public testers that it didn't give them a crash, but that was my experience of using this. But it wouldn't be a proper review if I didn't sort of give that independent thought. So overall, I think on the leaderboard, it's going to go about here. Again, this leaderboard is my personal opinion of these products. I think as a high stim pre-workout, it's amazing, but the after effects for me just really kind of take the edge off. If I had a choice between the two, I would probably go with this, which remains one of my all-time favorite pre-workouts. Bring the chaos, great fun, great branding. Really like the guys at Chaos Crew. They're putting out good products, but in my opinion, I'd prefer to take this over this. So all that's left is to turn to Richard Foster, owner of Strom Sports Nutrition, to give his formula breakdown of what's in Stim Head.
Oh, I haven't got my microphone. Here we go. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Richard Foster from Strom, and this is the supplement review. Today I've been asked to have a look at Stim Head by the Chaos Crew, a product that is unapologetically designed to do one thing: get you off your face. And I expect it does it extremely well. I haven't tried the product myself, but Chaos Crew seem to be formulating some really, really cool products at the moment. And with this one, they've gone out of their way to go, you know what? We just want to make the strongest compliant stim product that we can. So you've got, let me count up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 direct stims in there. You've got a bit of beta-alanine because often people associate that paracentesis with their stimulants hitting them, and I don't think that's a bad thing. You've got some taurine, 750 milligrams of tyrosine. You haven't got any softeners in there, so massive doses of theanine, tyrosine, alpha GPC, cholines. They're all very trendy at the moment, but what a lot of people don't realize is although they improve your focus, they also shave the edges off of the stimulant experience. So you've got none of that in there to take away from what is a very, very heavy hitting product. You've also got 30 milligrams of nargan, which is a grapefruit extract that helps things stay in your system for longer, and 10 milligrams of black pepper extract, similar kind of thing, inhibits the drug metabolizing enzyme. So in terms of stims, caffeine anhydrous at 350 milligrams, English walnut leaf extract, often known as juglans, at 220 milligrams, cocamine at 150 milligrams, Nelumbo nuciferia at 50 milligrams, citrus aurantium at 50 milligrams, Hordeum vulgare at 50 milligrams, and Tamarindus indica extract. The only one I'm not familiar with is that last one, Tamarindus indica. Indica, if you're familiar with marijuana, indica and sativa is a term normally associated with strains of THC, marijuana, unrelated in this case. But you've got lots of stimulants, you've got very little in the way of stuff to smooth off the impact of those stimulants. And you've got very little in the way of ergogenic ingredients. There's nothing in here like a betaine or a creatine, and I think that's great. They had a concept and they've stuck to it, which is we want to make a really, really euphoric, hardcore stim product, It's not going to be a pump product. It's not anything else. You can stack this with a pump product. You can stack it with a strength product. Of people I've spoken to, I've been told that it's kind of like a very clean atomic bomb level of stim. A few people have reported a crash, which is to be expected, to be honest. I'm very much told that it can cause insomnia in quite a few people, but that is to be expected given the nature of the product. So yeah, if you're looking for a really hard-hitting, stimulant-only product, I think you'd struggle to go wrong with this one. If you are a beginner or even an intermediate who's sensitive to stimulants, I would avoid it. And if you're looking for more of an all-round product, again, I would probably avoid it.
Okay, thank you, Richard. In conclusion, an insanely high stim product. If you're looking for one of the higher end strength products, there's this on a par with Atomic Bomb, with Dark Side, with Black Edition, in my opinion. Who would I recommend this to? If you are somebody that has an insanely high stim tolerance and you want one of the strongest products on the market, definitely. If you're somebody that doesn't normally crash in pre-workouts, again, it may be a good product for you. Beginners, novices, people who have a sensitivity towards stimulants, I would have probably advise you that this isn't one for you. Okay, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
I look back and I die when I noticed it. I look back and I die when I noticed it. I look back and I laugh when I noticed it. I still think about you.